with any of the oil companies or any subcontractors to help build. And that's where the flexibility comes in. But in the meantime, you have to find that partner who is willing to build this infrastructure according to Alaska's rules. And Alaska's rules are embedded in AGIA. 20 points that we had to have, the offtake points throughout Alaska for in-state use of gas, the training for Alaskans to get these Alaskan careers as a result of the line, the low tariff, the accessibility into this pipe so that new explorers, this is what our economy is going to hinge on, the new explorers coming into this state, tapping reserves and having a place to put that gas. We need open access line. So those are 4 of the points out of the 20 that were made in AGIA. The legislature did a great job in understanding that finally Alaska needs its own rules, its must-haves, put down in writing so that everybody is treated equally, everybody has a fair shot at this by knowing what the rules are.
Something that really aggravates me and frustrates me is Charlie Huggins' bill to give $600 million back to the oil and gas companies by allowing them write-offs that the legislature already voted that they couldn't,
and then expanding the deduction from a standard to whatever they feel they want.
I mean, I'm just an Alaskan guy, and it really it's just frustrating. It's like, here we go again.
Right.
What can you as CEO of the state do?
I think somebody made a good point the other day. I heard an Alaskan saying, "Well, wait a minute, who's asking this senator to propose such a thing to create instability, I guess, in the state again by asking just 2 months after ACES passes to revisit it and to fundamentally change the rules there on how we're going to appraise, how we're going to value our oil and our gas."
Right.
Who asked him? Was it his constituents? I'm from the Valley. I haven't had anybody from the Valley say, "You guys really screwed up on the way you're going to value oil and gas. You guys need to redo this." So that was a good question, is who's asking him to do this? And
I mean, who do you think?
Well, there's no answer yet from Senator Huggins.
Right. I mean, to me, the money was ours. It was going to the state. You're elected to serve your constituents who live in the state.
Under a program the legislature already passed.
Right. Why are you giving them money back? Who's asking to do that? The oil and gas?
And we've got to keep it simple on this, too, in our understanding of what his proposal is. Bottom line is, we own these very valuable non-renewable resources. Once that oil and gas, once it's extracted and it's sold for us in a very hungry market for premium prices that we allow the oil companies to do for us as we partner with them in development, once that oil and gas is gone, it's gone. So, especially at these high prices, doesn't it make sense to make sure we're receiving appropriate value for our resources, and then we save for that day that we're not looking at $90 a barrel of oil?
Right. Well, you know what? It's going to be interesting to see what they can and cannot get done in this session, and I'm going to make you a bet. I'll bet you $1.
Yeah.
You're going to have to call a special session.
All right. I'll bet you $1.
All right. Well, that's not fair because you control the bet. Even if they need one, you'll say, "No, go ahead. I want $1." All right, Governor. Thank you so much for your time. Keep on keeping on and enjoy your day today, okay?
Hey, thanks for sharing the word on Menard, too. I think that's awesome, and now we'll have another team to be rooting for.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Governor.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. All right. You know what I wanted to say so badly? And I just couldn't do it. I was going to say, Governor, Andrew Halcrow, I'm going to say something.
No, and then in our world, you said, no, allow me.
Exactly. I'd like to, Governor, if you had to introduce Andrew Halcrow to speech, how would you do it?
Here's the deal, though.
Hey, this is Brett Michaels of Poison.
Rock from 36.
Bob and Mark, now live at the 5. Live at the 5 on K-World.